Guys, Proteject here, and today we're going to be making a little different video than normal. I'm spending a morning to work on a project, which is building Tim Burton's Gotham City, or what he visioned, and I'm going to make a series on each building, and so you guys can, if you guys really are interested, you can friend me on PS4 to help. And on my channel, you guys can find my name. So, in this video, we're going to be building our first aspect of Gotham City, which is the harbors, or the main wall between the island and the Gotham City itself. So, and let me turn it to daytime so it's a little brighter so you guys can see better. So if you're wondering why I'm not having, usually whenever you're building something new, you'd have time to think about what you're going to build and all that stuff. Well, I've already built a large chunk of this city on a super flat world, and turns out that I think it'd be much easier is if I just redo it all on camera for you guys to see, instead of putting a whole bunch of TNT and clearing out places that would take like a really extreme amount of time to do it myself. And at this would probably be easier, and plus you guys could see how the progress is and all that stuff. And I was going to abandon this project, but thankfully the aquatic update saved me. The introduction of every single type of these andesite, dorite, and granite walls have recently made me interested to get back into the groove of making this. That update saved Gotham City from being abandoned. I could turn up the music volume so that it doesn't get, quiet at times. So this is the main idea for what the surroundings of the island is going to be. So here I can just give just a little like a little preview of and this Gotham City is not small, and once you get out of the main square, which is, the cathedral, the town hall, the museum, you have to use your own mind and you have to get creative, because, all I look at is a huge picture of the entire city, so I have to create, maybe, I don't know what any of the buildings mean. I don't know what's inside of them, they're just buildings, so I have to improvise and let my imagination run wild, So, once I get out of the main square, I might ask you guys for some help if, like I said, if you do want to help, you can. So what's happening here, I think, is, So it's going to be like this on the walls. And I'm thinking about improvising and doing some different things than I did on my previous one. So like making something like this to kind of improvise, to kind of indicate more of a train system going on here, because at the very front of Gotham, I've noticed in the illustration is that there's a little railroad tram system, kind of a subway system going on here. So that'll be nice. Once I activate like a railroad minecart area, that could, you know, provide some nice ways to get around the city without, you know, walking down the streets. Yeah, that looks a little awkward. So, I guess we should make the place go down, I guess, a little further. Kind of be more on the groundwater level. Okay, that looks a little better. We might need to do that so it, you know, has more of a pattern to it. But there you go. Yeah, I like that. So that's what we'll do. I'm looking at screenshots I took right now, so that's why I'm not moving. Anyways, so wrong side. Whoops. Okay, so I kind of messed up in my previous world by not making a little lot right here, which I probably should, or I might just make the same mistake again. I'm not too sure. So the roads are going to be made out of andesite. I think it's a kind of a cool, gritty block to use. I thought, you know, just make a little road right here, kind of by the area. And now these buildings do get pretty tall. However, if you guys have seen Batman from 1989 or Returns, you probably know that the cathedral is the tallest building of all, which reaches the sky limit whenever I built it on my previous world. Whoops, yes, I did notice. The street's a little unbalanced here. I'll fix that. Alright, that's better. So, whenever I'm, I guess, making the streets, I think polished diorite is a good thing to use for the little walking lines. Okay, so here is the little main area, not main area, but the little area that's has the streets, and then there's going to be a building right here that separates this from the bridge railroad thing. So Here's a little railroad system where you can, just look off into the ocean. And I might make Axis Chemicals before I make main Gotham City. I'm not entirely sure yet. I might split it up in two. I don't know. So, let me go ahead and finish this little street area, and let me make a little sidewalk, and then we'll finish this episode. Conclude this episode, actually. And I guess you guys can maybe leave in the comments or whatever. Just recommend stuff for me to make. I don't know. So. Alright, time to empty my inventory. Alright. Alright, so this is the outline for one of the first buildings that I'll make in the next episode, which I guess I'll just be making. I guess I would consider this maybe a medium building, since it's not that tall. It's one of the shorter ones compared to the others. So, yeah, I guess I'll title it that. So I guess this will be our first building, which will be the medium building. Yeah, that'll work better, I guess. Alright, there we go. So this episode we established a little line between a little road and then an outline for a building. So I hope you guys enjoyed this little introduction episode. I'll see you in the next one.